Welcome to our training on how to inspect a fire extinguisher. The first thing we'll look at is placement of the fire extinguisher. Make sure it's visible. Make sure it's unobstructed. Make sure that the label is facing outward. Make sure that it's secured to the wall, not in danger of falling where it could become damaged or even rupture. Looking at all these things, it mostly checks out, but we do have the boxes here that we're going to have to move. And we'll do so. Much better now. If we had problems with visibility for some reason, we could always look at putting a label above to indicate the location more evidently. We'll take a look at the extinguisher. Our inspection process will be from the top down. Starting here at the top, we see the pin. Passes through the handle, through the other side. No damage. It would be easy to pull this pin out if we needed to. Next, we look at the tamper seal. It is intact. This shows us that the extinguisher hasn't been used. Another indication that this extinguisher probably hasn't been used is the fact that the charge is in the green exactly where you want it. This shows acceptable. To the right would be overcharging. To the left would show that it's undercharged and need of a recharge. Probably it's been used if you see it on the left side or it has a leak. Next, we'll follow the hose down. We're going to be looking for the general condition. What's obvious is going to be looking for crimps, cuts, nicks, or gouges. We're going to look in the end of the nozzle, see if there's any obstruction in there, and there isn't. Might see wasps, spiders, dirt or debris, any of that we would need to have cleaned out. Okay, I do see a slight ding on the bottom. We're going to start inspecting the shell now. That gives me some concern. I might look at that. I'm not sure that I'm going to fail this extinguisher right now, but it might be potentially a cause of concern. So I'm going to look at that a little bit more closely. So I'm going to check the shell, 360 degrees. See a couple of scrapes, but nothing severe. I see that the label shows no normal signs of wear, but it is still legible. I will now check the label. And before I do the label, let me just go ahead and make sure by checking the weight of this thing, kind of pick it up and hold it in my hand and check the weight. It doesn't feel empty, which is a good thing. It could be that the gauge is malfunctioning and showing it's charged, but there is no agent inside. So now we've checked that. So we're going to check the tag. It should show it's being looked at every single month. And I'm going to put, after I've looked at it and passed this extinguisher, I will also put my initials and my date. I also am checking on this that it's being checked by a qualified group, and that will be done on an every year basis. And there's also a 6-year check, which is called the Hydrostatic Check, which will be documented here as you see.